At the age of 8, my father took me and my two brothers who were 10 and 11 years old to go fishing in a river called Rio Gaba in Porto Alegre, Brazil. It was a hot and sunny day when we arrived. My father started setting up camp and we asked him if we could walk up the river a little bit. At first he said no, but after we begged a little bit he agreed. However, he warned us not to go into the water, repeatedly emphasizing this point. As we walked near the water we came across a bush that was half on the land and half in the water. I don't remember which one of us had the idea, but we decided to grab onto the bush to cross to the other side of the river. My younger brother Marco went first, and after taking a few steps he lost his footing and fell into the water. My older brother Carlone tried to help him, but he too ended up going under. I don't know why, but I went after them. Note that none of us knew how to swim. As soon as I entered the water, panic set in and I felt terrified. I remember trying to breathe, but instead water was going into my mouth and I couldn't take in any oxygen. I moved my arms and legs frantically trying to save myself. I also felt pain from hitting things underwater, but I couldn't see what it was. That day the river was moving fast from west to east towards the ocean. I couldn't move any further after some time and I felt myself floating under the water until I hit the bottom. The water was brown and murky and I couldn't see anything. I knew I was dying, so I screamed, "Please God, help me." My mom used to take me to church. I knew that God was the only one who could help me. As my life faded away I heard a soothing voice telling me to relax and that everything would be okay. I felt gentle arms embracing me and I knew it was a man who was kind and gentle. We floated in midair and I realized that I wasn't dead yet. I felt weightless and transparent, but I could sense my existence. I saw that we were going towards a light which was initially slow but then became brighter and engulfed me. It was brighter than the sun, but it didn't hurt my eyes. The angel said bye and then faded away. I was floating there for a moment, feeling connected to everything and everyone. It was hard to describe. Then I saw the shape of a man coming closer, and when he was close enough I felt an overwhelming feeling of love and belonging that cannot be expressed in words. My angel, I call them angels, came closer to my right side and spoke to me, but his lips were not moving. He communicated with me through my mind, being, and soul. He said he was there to help me with my questions and he started showing me my life like a movie. Hard to explain. My life was going backwards and I thought, how bad can this be? I'm only 8 years old. The first image I saw was something bad that I did. I used a key to scratch a car. I could feel the pain I caused because of my actions. Then I thought, oh no, I'm in trouble, but my angel surprised me by saying, don't worry, these are just lessons. He heard my thoughts and gave me a lovely, beautiful smile. The movie showed me my entire life second by second, and everything I saw I could feel the consequences of it. Then the angel showed me not only the bad things I did but also the things I did out of love. He showed me the time when I became friends with a homeless boy. I took him home with me. We showered together, ate together, and I gave him some of my clothes. I could feel how happy I made my angel feel. He told me that those are the things that really matter, the things that will make a difference in the world for the better. As my life was going backwards I saw myself as a baby inside my mother, then just a molecule of life, really small but alive. Today when I see women having an abortion I want to cry. They don't understand that God gave them this child for a reason and that she was chosen by that life child. I don't know how I know that, I just do. Then the movie stopped and the angel said 2 words and everything I wanted to know was answered by it. Like a package deal, all my questions were answered in an instant. Then I started to miss my life as I knew it. I started to think about my mother and I could feel her pain when she heard the news that all her sons had died. I knew my angel was showing me this because it wasn't my time. My mission wasn't done. What mission? I still don't know. I don't know how long all of this took. I didn't have the sense of time anymore. Anyway, I was missing my life and I wanted to go back. I had flashbacks about playing soccer with my friend, being hugged by my mom, the sun, the rain, and things that made me happy. I also knew my angel did this for a reason, because any sane person would not want to go back. I also realized for the first time how beautiful and fragile Earth really is. I could sense the Earth breathing like it was alive. I could see a light around everything that was alive: trees, flowers, grass, animals, volcanoes, and humans. I sensed that humans were in control over other living things. I have the word Aura stamped in my mind ever since. I don't know why, but the angel told me not to tell anyone and that time will reveal it itself. I said what? But then I felt a jolt in my soul, a feeling that I was back in my body. The next thing I knew, I was being held by another angel. He was pushing me out of the water. It was then that I realized that I was human again. Oh my God, what a feeling. I wish I could make everyone feel that feeling. Then I felt like I was drunk. The first thing I saw was this beautiful blue sky and I could breathe again. Then I realized, where are my brothers? I looked to my right and there they were walking out of the water with me. Oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have tears in my eyes thinking about it. Our God and Father are so good to us. Then I saw people rushing towards us. Some were crying, some were smiling and hugging each other. They felt as happy as I did. Why? Then this police officer was talking on his radio. He said, I found them, I found the kids. He told the others to come up the river. The other officers were looking for us down the river where they thought we were. After a couple of minutes they got there and said this can't be them. They couldn't survive 22 minutes underwater and talk about it. The medical personnel that were there agreed with him and they all went back down the river. At that moment I tried to speak and tell them what had happened, but no sound came out of my mouth. I moved my lips but nothing was audible, so I looked up at the sky and silently begged, please give me my voice back. I won't tell anyone. And just like that I got my voice back. Today I have a slight stutter, but I don't care about it. For all I know they are still looking for us. I'm not sure which is better, being back here or having the knowledge that we never die. Nowadays I take things as they come and try to approach everything with love. However, that can be challenging because we live in a world of uncertainty. People don't understand who God really is and they make it hard for me to love them as I should, but I forgive them and love them on the inside, even if I don't always show it. God knows what I mean, my brothers, and I never talked about this until Christmas of 2007. 38 years later I asked Marco if he remembered anything and he told me that an angel had asked him not to talk about it. A week went by and I asked Carlin what had happened. He said that we died and that an angel had saved us. He also said he had seen the movie. For some reason we never delved deep into this conversation. I think we were afraid something would happen because we were asked not to talk about it. If you guys don't hear from me, you know why. As I get older I have the urge to tell the world that God and heaven are very real. I have to be very responsible when talking about this, though I don't feel like I'm the one writing this, but rather my soul. I pray that one day the human race, the sons and daughters of God, will live on earth with the love and peace that I felt and come to the realization that we are one.